The 7 chakras, 7 congregations, the 7 dimensions of life. How are you to understand the importance in the application of chakras in your life? What does it mean? First of all, the word chakra means wheel in Sanskrit. It just means wheel. And it comes from Tibet. And the Tibetan concepts of spirituality come from Korea. You can trace it back 10, 20, 30, 50,000 years, and that's the original heritage of how all of this got transported to India and then actually came back to the Orient, Asia. What are the 7 chakras? And what do they have anything to do with your life? The 7 chakras are 7 different planes of existence. If you are primarily living on the 5th chakra, no matter how compatible someone looks who is living on the 3rd chakra, you will not be able to find a soul connection. It just doesn't work. You cannot link up to them. There's a saying about that says, do not become unevenly yoked. For you Christians, you know which verse I'm talking about. The Sanskrit, the yogic term would be, do not become unevenly yoga. Yoga simply means yoke. It's something you put around your neck to bind yourself with something or someone else. You cannot be living on the 4th dimension and be with someone and be compatible with someone who's living on the 3rd dimension or 5th dimension. You have to be paired up evenly at the same level of yoga. Yoke. Chakra. Now a chakra is a wheel. So to say that your chakra is closed or open is inaccurate. A wheel doesn't open or close, it spins. So you could say it's spinning fast, it's spinning brightly, it's spinning with force and power, or it's not spinning at all. Maybe it's frozen, maybe it's stuck. And the chakras all spin counterclockwise from your perspective. I'll demonstrate in a future episode. But for now, let's establish a couple things. Let's go through the 7 chakras very quickly. The root chakra is your ability to root and plant yourself and be solid and stable and gain nourishment. But most importantly, for the purposes of this conversation, it's your ability to expel waste and toxins out of your life. Have you noticed that the people that are pushovers, that get picked on by their boss, by bullies, they're the same people that tend to hold in resentment and guilt, that tend to not be able to go to the bathroom, that have what do you call it when, I forget what you call it when you can't go to the bathroom for a couple days, but that have that situation, their bowels are plugged. Your body is a physical manifestation of your spiritual condition. So if you can't go to the bathroom 2-3 times a day and excrete solid food waste, then you're holding something in that you ought to let go of for your health in your body. And it also means that you don't have a strong root system, so that if someone imposes on you or violates your boundaries, trespasses your boundaries, you let them and you become a pushover. Now, after you've managed to master that part of your life, and you have regular bowel movements, you can move on to the 2nd chakra above that. Everything stacks on top of each other like a building. It's in logical order. It's very simple. Next part of your life is reproduction. Interestingly enough, you spend the first couple years of your life as you're born potty training. Then you spend the next decade or 2 figuring out reproduction, figuring out your genitals. Once you've hit puberty in physical life, you're able to start reproducing. At that point, hopefully, spiritually, you're also able to reproduce integrity, reproduce promises and expectations and delivery of those expectations, reproduce babies, kids. There are people that spiritually haven't moved past that 2nd chakra. Now, if you cannot reproduce your promises, reproduce your ability to deliver products, goods, and services in this material world, you will never get physical comforts, including money. Money is the third chakra. Money is a spiritual concept. Don't misunderstand this. Money is a spiritual concept. Money is a currency, just like water is a current of H2O flowing. Money is simply a currency of trust. You cannot have